Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place.
Good morning. My name is Larry Stepp, one of St. Paul's radio announcers at 8:30 church service. We are the only live broadcast on KSTL 690 AM dial on the Sunday programming schedule. When I retired 2 years ago, I decided to get involved in doing some kind of mission project at church. I felt a calling to do God's work with the radio ministry team because it reaches out and touches a lot of people's lives. We have a repeat program at 9 p.m. We are also live on the internet at stpaulsucc.org at 8:30 and at 10:45.
Good morning, I'm Pam Nicholson. I'm part of the Radio Ministry Committee. Radio ministry piqued my interest when circumstances in my parents' lives were changing. Due to my mom's illness with cancer, they were not getting to attend their home church, St. John's UCC in Collinsville. I directed them to our church service on the radio. They listened and found a church connection and weekly message that kept them feeling close to God's grace once again. Since they had a positive experience, I wanted to see the radio ministry continue. There had to be many others that needed the same resource. I am glad to support this committee within our church. It is an important alternative ministry that reaches out to touch more people than we know. Thank you.
My name is Donna Davis. Reach out and touch someone. Make the world a better place. Sometimes expressions, although trite, are true. Give until it feels good. We give to our passions. The church asks that each gives according to their time, talents, and treasures. Nothing is more true than that of the radio ministry of St. Paul United Church of Christ. Volunteer radio announcers are usually in church each Sunday morning, regardless whether it is their turn to host on the radio or not. Their talent is to feel comfortable to read the script and fill in with announcements as necessary. But you, the members and our listeners out there, have the treasure. For decades, the radio ministry has been a mission of our St. Paul Church. It carries the unique message to people in the greater Belleville area that whoever and wherever you are in life's journey, you are welcome here. We extend that message to all God's people, not just those members of St. Paul who cannot come to church because of various reasons, but to all, whoever and wherever you are in life's journey. This ministry is not funded as part of our general operating expenses. That means that continued support to pay the radio time has to be a separate gift for our radio ministry. For it to continue, the time and talents of volunteers are still here and ready to fill the need. However, it is necessary to call upon our listening audience out there and our members here in church to continue to make all feel welcome, whether it is inside the walls of St. Paul or listening on KSTL 690 AM. Is this your passion too? To reach out and touch someone?
Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. Good morning. I am Diana Trickey, and I'm one of the many volunteer radio announcers for the St. Paul radio broadcast that our church has produced over the last 61 years. I'm excited to be a part of this ministry team that reaches out to touch the lives of many in our community. Our goal for this ministry is to make this a better world by sharing the news of Christ with our neighbors who otherwise would not be able to gather with us. This ministry, then, truly enlarges our St. Paul congregation and touches the lives of many. Please consider providing support for this ministry and help us help our church by touching the lives of many and truly making this world a better place.
About 7 years ago, Harry Wilson and Steve Bloomer asked me if I would be interested in serving on the radio broadcasting team on Sunday morning. This radio ministry mission was dear to my heart because my father, Kenneth Dove, was suffering from leukemia and missed going to church quite a bit in the last couple of years of his life. He missed sitting in the sanctuary with his church family. The Huffmans, the Sherlins, and the Doves sat together for years and took up the whole pew. The radio broadcast was truly a blessing because he still felt a connection to St. Paul's on Sunday, even when he was very sick. Because of your generous donations in the past, our Sunday morning services reaches out to the St. Louis area and the Metro East Illinois communities. We have a large listening audience in the thousands, Christians who thirst to hear God's message of love and hope. It is a way for them to practice their faith and be part of our extended St. Paul Church family. With your financial support, we can continue in spreading the good news. Our radio ministry will nurture the minds and hearts of God's children that are listening to KSTL 690 AM on Sunday morning. Diana Ross, the singer, ends her concert with this song, "Reach out and touch someone and make this world a better place." We here at St. Paul are doing our part with radio ministry for those individuals that can't be with us physically in person, but are spiritually connected with us on Sunday morning.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out.